Welcome back. Or if it's your first time, welcome. Just doing a little animation stream. If I do. It's fun. Here's a little rundown of what this animation is going to be. It's going to be Ziggler and The Miz standing at the top of a ladder. Separate ladders, actually. Separate. I should mention that. And then Ziggler's going to hit the zigzag, pull Miz down, and they'll all come crashing down. And I think it's going to be pretty good. And pause that for. Actually, no. I'm going to start with the zooming in thing. Or out. Like with the Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. Start with zooming out the camera, and that is good because it just adds a little bit more time to the stop motion, which is never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. I mean, I guess it can be. Your stop motion is dragging on forever, annoying the heck out of people. That's when you want to cut it, just kind of shorten it. Mine are really, really small. I might put them together and release some compilations, whatever you want to call it. Usually when I do the animation, I'm listening to music. Well, what kind of music? If I do have any other animators here watching this, any other stop motion animators, what do you guys listen to while you're doing stop motion? Usually it's either like Motorhead, Weird Al, maybe some wrestling themes thrown in there, like the good ones. And occasionally I'll listen to a podcast, usually only by Chris Van Vliet. I'm not a regular listener of podcasts, but if there's a guest that I'm very interested in, hear them, I'll listen. I think the only podcasts I've ever finished was one Chris Van Vliet interview with John Morrison, one interview with Dolph Ziggler, another with Rick Boogs, and another with Becky Lynch. Those have been the other podcasts I really listened to. back in there. Royal Rumble's coming up soon. Who do you guys want to see in the Royal Rumble? So, for me, if I can have 5 returns, and this is being realistic, so we're going to rule out my 2 favorites, John Morrison and Dolph Ziggler, because they are in different companies right now, so they're probably not coming back. But if we're thinking realistically speaking, I think I'd like to see, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Okada not back. Like, I'd like to see him in the WWE. I'd like to see Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks return. Let's see, who else is there? Naomi would be great to have back. Great pro wrestler. Stellar in-ring action. Who else? Let's see. AJ Lee was one that was mentioned, and I think she'd be great for a one-off return, but I cannot see her coming back for anything more than a one-off. I would love if X-Pac came back in the Royal Rumble. He is fantastic. I love his matches. He's amazing. X-Pac is, in my opinion, the most underrated superstar of all time. I think for most underrated, if we had a Mount Rushmore for most underrated superstars, it would be Dolph Ziggler, Christian, Cesaro, and X-Pac. Those guys did not get their credit that they deserved. Well, they got their credit. The fans appreciate them. The WWE never did. They looked past it. I don't like that. Dang it. You know what? Let's do a little bit of Royal Rumble predictions while I'm here. Might as well. What matches are on? So first of all, the Women's Royal Rumble. I think that's going to be Bayley. I would love that. I think Dakota comes back. She's somewhere in there. And then Bayley eliminates her. And that's going to cause some problems the next SmackDown. I think Bayley's going to win the Royal Rumble. I think that they're going to play it out for a little while. Like, she is going to challenge Ripley. But then there is one, I think, on the next night next SmackDown after the Royal Rumble, there's going to be a little bit of drama in there about how Bayley was never told that Dakota's going to come back in the Rumble, so she just threw her out. Then they all start blaming Bayley, all that good wrestling drama. And that leads to the split. And I think that's going to be fantastic. Bayley is such a good face or heel. Anything. We were talking about underrated superstars earlier. Bayley's definitely way too underrated nowadays. such a pain just maneuvering the string to get right, because then when you think you've got it just right, and then it decides to slip out. Okay, here we go. This might be it. That's not right. Fix that a little bit. I have a bad habit of leaving the string in the stop motions after I don't need it anymore. I'm literally not using the string at all right now, but it's still right there. That's not good. Okay, flatten this out. I have good selling. The selling makes the animation. There we go. That's pretty good. I just looked at the animation, and it's pretty good. Could use a little more impact. It was like, this is ironic, but Dolph Ziggler, he kind of just landed on his legs and then fell back, and that's just not how you take a bump. He landed on his legs and then lowered himself to his back. That's not how he does that. He's a pro. I think it'll be good for now, though. Okay, maybe one more animation, and then we can leave the stream. I would ask if anyone had any recommendations for what move I should animate, but unfortunately no one is here right now. So I've been talking to myself. I would pause that for a little longer. 35 frame hold. I animate with 18 frames per second, if anyone's wondering. It used to be 21, but then I decided that was absolutely way too fast. Another one with Miz and Dolph. Should it just be a super kick, or should it be something cooler? Yeah, we all want something cooler. Nah, I gotta go get some other people. Yeah, like for a ladder. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, what it's gonna be a big old superplex from the top. Stone Cold right here. Shawn Michaels leaps up, grabs him, arm over, giant superplex. It's gonna be stellar. I'll move this a little. It's kind of a pain to get people sitting up there on the... I don't really know. Did the Stone Cold WrestleMania figure come with the, like, holding hands, half open hands? Because that would be really helpful right now. Unfortunately, I kind of just keep my hands in the bin, so they get lost easily, and I don't want to put the wrong hands on them. Yeah, because then it gets all loose. No one wants it. No one wants it. How should we go about doing this? I know I did this once, but like without the ladders. I did this once, but I do not know for the life of me how I got Stone Cold sitting up like... No, it wasn't Stone Cold. It was Adam Cole. I don't know how I got Stone Cold sitting up there. It's not working today. I'll move my camera a little bit. Oh wait, no, this is in there. Right here. The camera's right there. Okay, so just a second. There we go. You know what? I think I'm done for now. Bye-bye. Bye.